least 30 men, women, and children every single day are arrested for speech crimes. Now, some of the 30 a day, a boy of 9 years old in the Northeast, he got a non-crime hate incident for describing another kid in the playground as smelly, fishy, and retard. I don't know what your school playgrounds were like, but everyone at Murden Avenue Junior School would have been in jail when I was 9 years old. And there was this poor guy in Bedfordshire. He got a police record for racial hatred after whistling the Bob the Builder theme tune at his neighbour. Now, Bob's treatment of Wendy could arguably be seen as a bit misogynist, but how is Bob the Builder racist? I'm wondering if Muck the Digger is a member of the traveller community. And as Alan said, recently we did see that wonderful Irish comedian, brave man Graham Linehan, creator of Father Ted, getting off a plane and being handcuffed, if you please, by 5 armed officers for a couple of jokey tweets about blokes who call themselves Sue using ladies' toilets. Now, normal people, that's most people still, by the way, who read about my case, they simply could not believe that the police, who won't come out to investigate a burglary or a car theft, even when they've got the CCTV showing the rat bag driving off in the stolen vehicle, how could they be wasting their time making a house call on a journalist? And around the world, our allies were shocked. What is happening in the UK? The cradle of liberty, they asked. The Wall Street Journal ran a scathing piece on my case with the headline, "Britain police's speech, but not much else." I did get some. This has been it was a pretty awful experience, but I had some great people getting in touch with me, including some really marvellous police officers. And Peter, a veteran police commander, said, "Alison, your case is rubbish. In years gone by, I'd have given it to my Sarge and told him to bin it. We did have discretion back then," Peter said, "but discretion has gradually been destroyed. Everything in the police today is infected with identity politics. Only the most experienced officers now dare to use their common sense." Peter said a chief constable would rather be accused of screwing up a major murder inquiry than be accused of being racist. Hate crime is a growth industry, he said, because it helps reinforce their diversity ideology. The more hate crime they can find and record, the better they can show there is a problem in our horribly intolerant society, which justifies them ignoring the traditional crime and directing resources to policing opinions. And something Peter said to me I will never forget. "What you have to understand, Alison, is they want people to be afraid of saying things."